welcome to Let's Just Hang Out. So, cheers to you. I was feeling kind of depressed, and sometimes you gotta switch things around, right? You gotta change the way you see things. And I was talking to my brother, and I showed him this picture of Kevin Hart. And he's wearing a black mask, but it's down below on his chin, right? And I showed it to my brother, and I'm like, see, look, even Kevin Hart wants to be like Drake, and he's like, you're not even wearing it properly. My brother said. And I'm like, yeah, I know, he forgot to cut the mouth hole out of it. But sometimes things become overwhelming, and there's nothing else you can do but make light of a situation. Right? And you have to, right? You have to change the way you see things. My friend told me she was at the doctor, right? And this guy comes in, she's sitting down, and he comes in and he starts asking her questions. And he asked her, do you see anything that other people don't see? And she's like, yes, I do. And he's like, well, what is it? And she proceeds to tell him, well, it's a kind of a big bunny head. And he's like, really? And he's like, well, how tall is it? Well, it's, she thought, one odd question, but it's just kind of a head. And he's like, well, does it talk to you? And she's like, no, it isn't talking to me. And he walked into the room with these prejudices, with these judgments he already made of this person, right? And he asked her a couple more questions, but then she told him, well, he's like, where is it? And she's like, well, it's right behind you. And he looked behind him, and on the whiteboard, someone had drawn this bunny head. Well, he thinks that she's seeing this big bunny head, and she is, and he doesn't, but he's thinking like her cheese fell off her cracker, if you know what I mean. And sometimes things just aren't really good for your sanity case, but it doesn't mean that you're not sane, right? And I thought that was pretty funny. Oh, I'm wearing my owl flavored slippers just in case. Just in case Drake shows up, because I don't know, he likes owls, I think, maybe. Yeah, it's like one person standing and in front of the number 6 and looking at it, and directly across them is someone standing, but they see a 9, right? They look down at the number and they see a 9. They're both correct, right? They're both right. but sometimes you have to go to the other side to see what the other person means, rather than just trying to argue that you're right, because maybe they're right too. Anyways, that's it. Hope you all had a swell time, learned some valuable stuff. We'll talk to you later.